Hey, it's Alzay Calhoun with Coveted Consultant, and I'm here today to reveal to you the results from the September 2014 Coveted Consultant Marketplace Survey. So about 2 weeks ago, I sent out a survey to you. You guys filled it out. I appreciate you for that. And I was asking what else you wanted to see. What else you wanted to see from Coveted Consultant. So you told me, and I'm going to review those results with you today. So, by the way, I'm looking at the exact same slides you're looking at. So when my eyes jump down, I'm reviewing the slides with you. So what do we do here? Let's start with that. What is this whole Coveted Consultant thing about? So we have a mission or brand ambition that drives the company. It's to permanently elevate the training standard for how to build a best-in-class consulting practice. We transform intelligent, technically oriented, stalled leaders of consulting firms into insightful, inspired business architects, translating their expertise into a wow experience for their best client. Now, to say that another way, I know that you have expertise. I know that you have knowledge that is valuable to your clients. What I also know is that the training and development, the support community for consultants is weak. So there are a lot of really intelligent consultants who end up hitting roadblocks, not because they're unintelligent, not because they're not smart, but because they haven't been given the appropriate training and support to understand what their problem is and move on. And so I created Coveted Consultant to be that gap, to give us the training, development, and support that we need so we can build out the practice that we intended to build. So that's what we're here for. So with that as the background, I asked you guys a couple of questions in the survey, and you filled those out. My first question is, which statement fits you best? And so I asked you to look at the ideas below and choose a statement that fits you best. And over half of you said, I want to generate new leads with content. The second most popular response was, I want to build brand authority with content. And the third most popular was, I want to improve my blog content with improve my blog with content. So generating leads and building brand authority jumped off the page. Okay, got it, check box. Second question was, which best describes how you operate? So I wanted to know just kind of how you see yourself. And so there were three choices: consultant, service provider, and information marketer. And just under half the people said that you are a consultant. Your primary offer is advice and knowledge to clients, which I interpret that to mean that you are trading time for money. You have billable hours, and your client pays by the hour. They pay by your billable hour. And then some of you, a good portion of you, are service providers. So you offer a packaged service of some kind, and the consultations come along with that service. So I got it? Okay, cool. Next step, what role do you play in your business? And this slide didn't show very well, but there were two choices: business owner or certified specialist. And over 90% of the responses were business owner. So what that tells me is that you run and drive the business. You have complete control over how the business is shaped, how it's marketed, and how it's run. Great. All right, so I've got that. Now, I asked you to explain in a little bit more detail what your challenges were so that I knew exactly how to help you. And there were three that spoke to me, and I think that frame the general response. So the first one was, my brand is emerging, and I'm trying to find my voice as well as the best platforms for exposure. So it was the find my voice part that jumped out for me. There was a second response. Your blog reader to buying client ratio is lower than I would like. And this is a direct quote from the response. So this particular response is talking about conversion. Wants to see more people go from just reading the blog to end up being clients. So I got it. Find my voice, conversion. Okay, good. Third, I'm new to the business. I want to establish my expertise, build a following, and attract clients. Now, I thought this was an excellent statement. When I was getting started, I couldn't describe what I needed this clearly. So I didn't ask for names, so I don't know who this is. If you're reading this and this is your statement, please post a comment below so we can give you your kudos. I just think this is a wonderful question to ask that allows someone like me to give you the kind of help that you need. This statement, this response speaks to overall strategy. So I need an idea, a concept that will allow me to establish my expertise, build a following, and attract clients. I'm trying to get all three done at the same time. So got it? Cool. So here's a short summary. What I read from all the survey responses was you own a consulting business. You are the leader, you are the business owner of a consulting business. That's your primary offering is consulting. You want to create content, that builds authority, generates leads, and converts clients. So the value of content for you is that it builds authority, generates leads, converts clients. So that you understand that the content does something. All right? Cool. So here's how I can help. One thing that I can do for you is I want to reveal the process to help you find your voice. This is one of those things where everybody says you should have your voice, your company should have a voice, but I haven't seen a whole lot of help to actually help you clearly establish your voice. And if the word voice doesn't resonate with you, there are many other ways to say this. This is the part where you establish your beliefs as a company, where you set your differentiation, where if you are familiar with the term disruption, where if you're going to disrupt your marketplace, this is where that's set. Market leadership, unique selling proposition or USP, platform building, strategic positioning, all those things mean the exact same thing. They all come from the same place. There needs to be a big idea, a core reason why you're in business, and you have to know what that is and be able to communicate along this way. What I call this is coveted positioning. This is that number one positioning. I am the one and only in my market that does what I do. So you have to come to me because I'm the only person there is. So that is I heard you. I heard you about that, and there is a process for that. I have a process for that. I've used it with clients, and I want to reveal that to you. I want to put that out there as content. Thing number two is you got to turn your voice into content that converts. So as you were telling me, creating content is one thing. Converting people with that content is something totally different. And so now in this conversation, we start talking about a marketing funnel or a sales funnel. We talk about storytelling in the marketplace. You may be familiar with product launches or launch strategy. There are a lot of ways to think about this, but I call them sequenced campaigns. So what happens is you're not just creating one piece of awesome content. You're going to create different pieces of content, which may also change modalities, audio to visual to written. It may also change platforms, YouTube to Facebook to Twitter to email. And those pieces work together to work someone down a process or convert someone down a funnel to go from prospect to actual buyer or actual client or customer. So the big point right here is you've got to think about content as it relates to campaigns. There's a sequence of things you're going to have to do in order to convert someone. And when you think about your content, you've got to think about it in terms of a campaign. So long story short, you can't do campaigns without a clear voice, without a clear message, without clear positioning. If you don't have positioning, then you don't know what place to communicate from, and you can't build a story as a result. So, I've got some new content coming out that's going to specifically address both of these things. And I'm going to be offering more and more content along this route because now I know that's what you need. So, but in the meantime, though, I'll put a few links below this video. So if you're watching this off the blog, please click to the blog so that you can view the content that can kind of give you a starting place on some of these things. And so, like I said, I'll have some content coming soon to give you some real step-by-step. So there you have it. So now I got one more ask of you. Did I miss anything? Was there a response that spoke? Did you respond with something very, very loudly that I may have missed? If there's any other way that I can help while we're having this conversation, just go ahead and post in the comment box below. Let me know. Now is the time so I can craft my content in a way that is easiest and most valuable for you. So with that said, thank you so much for replying to the survey. I'm going to reply in kind with some good content, and I look forward to seeing you soon.